once again. Ooh, 5:40 something. And your girl has to go do some cardio. So, charging my headphones. Learned my lesson from last time. I have my little espresso shots in there. I definitely need some water. Water. Yeah, so it is Friday. Yeah, so sorry I haven't filmed anything else from this week because it's just been kind of crazy, but not really. But we are going to wait and do a later show. We're not going to do the Legion Sports Fest. I will put up pictures, or maybe even a video of my little posing / check-in from what was going to be my 2 weeks out. And then, so according to my coach from the front, I'm pretty much ready. I still think I have a little bit to go, but you know, we would have been ready in a couple of weeks from the front, but looking from the back, my legs just still need to be leaner, so we just have to take a little bit more time for that. And I'm a little bit bummed, but honestly the only reason I'm bummed is because I had a credit for the Legion Sports Fest from back when shows were canceled in 2020, and I just took it as a credit and it's going to expire. So I did reach out to Center Podium, who runs Legion Sports Fest, and see if they could maybe take my credit and apply it to just expo tickets so that I can just go and hang out at the expo, because I think that would be super fun. And then I wouldn't be losing my credit entirely, but they haven't gotten back to me on that one. They said they'd have to pull some strings and they're gonna look into it, so fingers crossed. There's no guarantee, but if they could make that happen, that would be super cool. But I do understand if they can't, because you know, COVID was crazy. It still is crazy, but it was really crazy. And you know, as a business, there's only so much you can do, so hopefully it works out. If not, it's a bummer, but that's really the main reason that I would be upset that we're not doing it. And when I talked with my coach, she was saying we could do it if you really want to, but you do need to think about how your presentation and every time you step on stage, you're really representing yourself and your brand. And I was like, yeah, that's a really good point. You know, so I really like that she doesn't want me to just step on stage just to step on stage. She really does want me to step on stage when I'm ready and win. So I think that's super cool. My last coach didn't do things necessarily that way. There really wasn't a mention of not doing a show ever. So that's pretty new to me that she's saying this, but I like that a lot, actually. I really appreciate it. And I've done a show before where I was completely screwed up with hormones just because of my birth control that I was on at the time. This was, I want to say, 4 or 5 years ago. It was a while ago. And it basically really taxed my liver, and so my thyroid got all screwed up, and so my thyroid was way out of whack. We couldn't figure out why. I think I gained 15 pounds 2 weeks out from a show, and we did the show anyway, and I placed because it was a very small show, and I am incredibly grateful that I placed. A couple of the trophies are actually up there, but I didn't feel like I belonged up there, which was just awful, and also made me feel really guilty because I did place, and I didn't want to be ungrateful about that, because whenever you place, you know, got a trophy or a medal or whatever that someone else who also wanted that didn't get. So no matter what, even if you get, you know, 5th place or something, it's good to want better and to push for more and say, hey, I want more than this. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna get that win. But be careful to not be ungrateful of the fact that you place, because there are people behind you who would have loved to be in your spot. Don't ever complain about your placing, because sure, maybe it wasn't what you hoped for, but what you got is what somebody else hoped for. So always be grateful, always be humble. I need to go do cardio. I gotta go do this cardio so that I'm not standing here all day. So I will talk to you guys later. What is up, guys? I am back and it is now Friday night, and so I need to go to the gym and train legs, and then I'm gonna have to do a little bit of extra cardio tonight, and tomorrow. So that's gonna be rough. And I'm doing that because one of the days this week I didn't feel very good digestive wise. I think it's because I had maybe too much diet soda or something. Because I was hungry, and so I was like, well, I might as well have like diet soda instead of eating more food. And so I think that really upset my stomach, and I felt super bloated, super gross. So I didn't do all of my cardio, and so I'm going to do what I didn't do, split up between today and tomorrow. That way I'm still, for the week overall, doing the total amount of cardio, so like the net calories should be the same. It'll just be a little bit rougher for me because I'll have to do more at once, but that's my bad, you know. I should have known better, because I do know that diet soda tends to upset my stomach, but for some reason it was just really bad this time, and it just hurt, and like my stomach was really distended. So I'm gonna have to go make up for that, so I can't talk super long. I went to Trader Joe's to pick up just a couple of things, and look at how freaking cute this is. So you had to get this because it's freaking adorable, and I don't care. I'll have white pumpkins in my apartment for the rest of time. So I got that, and then I did get some fun things that I can't eat, and then some healthy things, like I stocked up on some vegetables. I got some meat, some shrimp that I'm gonna need to meal prep a bunch of, and yeah, I think like my healthy things are not very exciting, but that's because I'm on a meal plan and I'm eating the same thing every single day. So I did that, but one thing, guys, if I'm covering the mic, here, I'm gonna hold it on the side because I might be covering the mic. But from my perspective, if you're prepping during the holiday season, which I consider this to be part of the holiday season because there's a bunch of fall food coming out and pumpkins and blah, 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 and you're thinking in prep, like, damn, you know, I can't have this, it's so upsetting, I'm missing out, blah, 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 blah. No. Hold on. Usually most things in fall, or any holiday really, either freeze really well or you can make later. You don't need a season to eat things that you love, and that is my motto. So I got a bunch of things that, honestly, thinking about it, oops, let me set you down real quick. I'm probably not gonna eat some of these things for months, just because obviously after I'm done with my season and we go into an off season, we're gonna be reversing, but you can't just eat whatever the heck you want all at once. And not only that, but if it's not the most nutrient dense, it shouldn't be the bulk of your diet. So you should just have little bits. And if you open too many things at once, they're gonna go bad, you know what I mean? So if you're gonna indulge in a little bit of something every once in a while, you wanna kinda take it an item at a time and not just like pick from each and every single one. So I did get a couple of things that I just know are gonna last. I got some canned things, and those tend to last at least a year or more, so no worries about that. And honestly, I could probably eat this right now, but I'm just not going to. But so I got like this fall harvest salsa, which is a seasonal item. It goes away, so I can buy this and save it. And honestly, I can include this. Like, this is not an issue food, but stuff like that, you can buy that, you can save it. I have a bunch of cookies hidden in the back, and I'm not even gonna pull them out because it doesn't matter, but I have like some maple cookies. They're like pumpkin Oreos from Trader Joe's. They're called Pumpkin JoJo's or something like that. I've never tried them before, but I want to. But honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna open that box. I do know as long as I don't open it and the expiration date is a ways off, so I have a bunch of time. But I don't wanna just open it, eat one, and then not be able to finish it by the time it would go bad. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, if I have 3 box cookies, I'm not gonna open all 3 once I have the calories to have one, and then they'll all go bad super fast. I'll just enjoy it. So I might be eating pumpkin cookies in July of next year because I don't care. I like food, and I'm not gonna listen to a season to tell me when the hell to eat the food that I like. Like, for example, canned pumpkin. I freaking love canned pumpkin. I love mixing that in oats. I like just putting cinnamon on it because I'm a weirdo. But I don't need it to be October to eat pumpkin. I'm gonna eat it when I feel like eating pumpkin. So my freezer is full of a bunch of really fun things that are frozen, and some of them don't need to be frozen per se. Like, they're not a frozen item, but I froze them because then I don't have to worry about them going bad. For example, I got some pumpkin brioche bread, and with that, I can take out a piece, you know, and either cook it up in the air fryer so it's nice and toasty, or even just toast it, or just let it thaw out and defrost in the fridge. And I can just take, you know, maybe a piece at a time, and I don't have to worry about the entire loaf of bread going bad. So just a little tip, if you feel like you're gonna miss out on something, a lot of things can be frozen and defrost pretty well. So if you have that option, you can think about that, and then, you know, you don't have to miss out on the seasonal items that are only available during a certain time of the year. Just a little tip for you guys. And I feel like that can mentally kind of help you feel like you're not missing out so much. So when people are like, oh, but you're missing out, I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. My time will come. I will be able to try those foods. And if they suck, I'll probably get rid of them. But if they're delicious, I can slowly and intentionally enjoy them. It just might be, you know, in February or whatever. But who cares? Because delicious food is delicious food, and then I still get to try it. I still get to enjoy it. And yeah, so I need to go to the gym and do a bunch of cardio and train legs and all the good stuff. So I don't really know what else is gonna be in this vlog, because I didn't film most of the week. So I am gonna like put in a couple of like little check-in pictures and updates and all that stuff, but for the most part I think this might be it. It might just be me randomly talking to you guys, and I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try to do better as far as getting footage and doing all that stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna figure all this out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so we can be buddies. You can follow me along. And if you have any questions or video requests or anything like that, make sure to let me know. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Bye.